The Rangers are coming. Can I fucking see them? Here we go. It's player ratings. We've got a rate with 15 guys and 16 guys. One Pillock, or should I say 16 of them? But we have to kick off.
Hold on, remember that meme? He that big fat, was it the fat Celtic fan waving the scarf and there was like disco lights in her bedroom? And she was doing that wee meme. The Rangers are coming. Can't fucking see them.
I mean, at least Rangers turned up that season. In other news, Napoli 4, Liverpool 1. Not the only team getting pumped in Group A, but yeah. Let's go into the ratings. John McLaughlin conceded 4 goals, but to be honest, could he do anything? I actually thought he was alright this game, but he'll probably get battered because he conceded 4.
I thought he had a better game than Joe Hart did, for the simple reason.
He had more saves.
And I don't feel like McLaughlin could have saved any of these, whereas I think Joe Hart could have saved the second one. So you know what? I mean, it's not often you lose 4-0.
I'm going to give him a 6. He kept the score down.
Yeah, I was going to give him a 7, but then again, I don't know. Yeah, 6 thanks for it. Now, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to give him a 7, right? He had a fucking horrible game against Celtic, and he came out and I thought he played alright tonight, so 6.5.
Right, next, Tavernier 1. This was horrendous.
Defending for the first goal. Well, I say defending. He didn't
defending for the first and third, and he gets subbed off at half time. And
he's the captain. That yeah.
Apparently he's got a knock, but I don't buy that.
Or maybe it was just shite.
Yeah, I'm getting a 1.
I'll give him. Yeah, he offered. I didn't even see the first half, so what can I say? I didn't get to see him. The only contribution I seen for Tavernier was him concede the first and third goal. So for that reason,
that's all you need to know.
I'm giving him a 0. And it's, I guess it's 0.5. I see no positives for Tav. Another guy that I didn't see many positives from, Connor Goldson.
You know what, you could say it's agenda with me and this guy, but I'm giving him a fucking 0. I can't stand this bastard.
Do you remember the 40 losing Goldson on a free was like unthinkable?
Like, know what I'm going to compare Goldson to, right? And people may think this is over the... It's like United fans like Goldbridge and their hatred for Harry Maguire and like McTominay and Fred. This guy's gonna play every game until he leaves, and he just signed a new contract and he's fucking hopeless. I mean, he's consistent. He stays in the team. He never gets injured, right? But see, he can play a decent ball forward. But see, when it comes to actually defending set pieces,
he can't do it.
He's the worst defender in the SPL for that, and that is an exaggeration. That is why we concede so many corners. He wins fuck all. And in that, it's a 0. What are you giving?
I'll give him a 1. Because he managed to stay on the entire time, didn't he? So
I can see more goals than Tav.
Well, that's true. If I give him a 0, it's a 0, and I don't think we've ever gave anybody a 0.
Sands.
Wait, did we give Gio a 0 on Saturday?
I think we did.
Oh.
Don't
yeah,
worry, guys, we get another one. But anyway, right, Sands, I'll give you a 2.
Why is this guy the scapegoat? Well, how come every time Rangers lose, it's Sands? Sands isn't a proper defender. He's not good enough. He's out of his depth.
He's a midfielder playing centre back. He's doing a better job than Goldson, so therefore he's getting...
the left side of the Rangers defence is horrible. Fucking hell, I think the last few games I've seen, the left side's been the only side that's remotely showed up. I'm going to give Sands I'll give him a 2. What are you giving them?
I'll give him a 2 as well.
Barisic scored a fucking lovely goal. Unfortunately, it was offside. He didn't know that though, or maybe he did based on his reaction. But he put it away like he didn't.
I mean, I'll tell you what,
I thought he was the best player against Celtic.
I mean, the pass he does to Jack may be a bit unnecessary, but then Jack gives he costs the 4th goal. Barisic ain't at fault, and he scored a really good goal. It was offside. I know you can't really count it, but I think he's probably the best defender. I'll give him a 3.
I'll give him a 3. I mean, if his goal counts, then I'll probably boost up to like a 5 or something. But
yeah,
I mean, I'll give him a 3. Lundstrom, the songs about this guy being the best on earth. I mean, is even the best on the blue side of Glasgow?
You know what, right? He's even the best in his family. He's fucking pish. I'm going to rate Kamara and Lundstrom the same. 1. Fucking non-existent. Did nothing.
Was someone slightly better than the other? Or?
No, they're both a 1. They're both shite.
Mm.
That is 2 games in a row, the midfield. Single-handedly cost.
Are you sure you want to dish out a 1 to a player that you were rating at 20 million last week?
Well, hold on, right?
Do you want to retract that statement?
So
hold on, let's clear the air right here. Fog Fitbit, I'm going to give you the chance.
Like, see before I retract anything, right? So I can say he's worth 20 million, but they could create a whole song about Lundstrom being the best on earth, which therefore puts him in like the 400 million category.
If I forget about that, right? I can't get my hands. I am not speaking to everybody that's singing those songs, right? I don't get to see those imbeciles, inbreds, but I'm giving you the chance now to admit that you had a bad night. Maybe you were feeling off.
He's not worth 20 quid, right? There you go. You got your answer. He's not even worth a 2. He's worth a fucking 1.
20 million. Fuck me.
Scott Wright, 0. Get this guy.
Scott Wright.
Get this guy to fuck. This guy shouldn't be.
See, normally I don't think Rangers have a good chance of winning these kind of games because they've got. I look at the bench and they're bringing on Scott Wright. Tonight it was worse because they had to start with Scott Wright.
No, but see Scott Wright. See if he actually like worked hard and pressed, I'd maybe like give him a. He doesn't even do that. He's fucking shit.
Yeah.
Goes down so easy, no physicality. He doesn't have nowhere. He wishes he had a 10 for the skill Kent had. He's just fucking pish. It's a 0.
I actually cannot believe Rangers never took a chance on Martin Boyle when this is the guy that they've got as an alternative. I mean, Boyle's a lot better than Wright.
We need Hadji back in that right
position. Fuck me, Snodgrass is better than Wright.
It's a 0.
Barry Mackay?
Right, yes, it's a 0, mate. What you give him?
I'll give him a 1. I feel like, though, I mean, no, in terms of, let's say, an attacking winger, where, in the SPFL, where do you think Wright is in terms of quality? Like, how far down is he? I wouldn't say he's in the top 10. Because, I mean, Celtic probably have, like, 5 wingers better than him alone.
Of course he's not in the fucking top 10.
I mean, I'd say we need. I don't think he'd be in the top 15.
Well, Hearts have got 3 better than him. Probably more.
I think you'd take Alan Forrest over him. Like
Alan Forrest, Ginnelly, Snodgrass, Mackay.
Aberdeen seem to have some decent players. I don't know, like, going on. That fucking guy Ross County side, Jordy Halua. He's a Football Manager legend. My point being is, right, Scott Wright, I just don't think the guy's good enough.
No, it's...
Do I know how he's not good enough? See, when he played for Aberdeen and he was linked with Rangers, other Rangers fans were saying he's shite. See, as soon as he signs for Rangers, they're all making it as if he's fucking great with Scotty Wright. That's when you can tell. At least when Jack was linked to Rangers, there was some Rangers fans that were saying, oh, I'd like to sign Jack, he'd be a good signing. I don't remember anyone saying, oh, Scott Wright will be a great signing for Rangers.
Right, next up...
Anyway, we'll move on, since no one really reacted to that wee...
No, I didn't, I couldn't... Right, Tillman, you know what?
This guy started well, but...
Only the only player in the first half that could actually hold his fucking head up, I'll give Tillman a 4.
4? No. I'll give him a 3.
3?
I do think he's been pretty poor the last few games I've seen him, like. Well, I'll give him a 3. Ryan Kent.
No, but right. We can say...
MIA.
No, let's go back to Tillman for a second, right? You can say he's been poor, right? But what about all the other players in the team that are fucking way more experienced, been there for years, and they're just fucking jobbing out left, right and centre? What sort of example does that set for this guy? You know what I mean? When you break stuff down like that? And he's smoke. I mean, let's just break it down. This guy has got more than the last 3 players combined in the ratings, and he got a 3.5.
Well...
You fuck... Yo, this guy's got the same rating as Tav, Goldson, Lundstrom, Kamara and Wright combined, and he got a 3.5.
Alright, Melts, fuck me.
Yeah. Anyway, right, Kent, shite, I'll give Kent a 1.
Yeah, couldn't even stay on side for the goal.
That would have changed the game, definitely. Like, Rangers could have won 4-3.
Kent, man, it's weird, I mean... A year ago...
All these Rangers players that were worth big money are worth peanuts now, I think.
They're worth approximately a snack pack size packet of KP nuts, which I'm currently eating. If you're interested in KP nuts, you can order them at your local Asda store.
Right, no, nobody cares what you gain.
Doing a bit of promotion here for the channel, trying to get some money.
What you gain, Kent? Well, we'll see until I receive a
check. So, KP, please sponsor us. Right, let's move on.
Pooner, right. 1.
1. I'll give him a 1 as well. And then let's move on to Kolak.
Right, he didn't get
out. Look, I think I said, right, see at the start, I think I said, yeah, this guy's a good goal scorer, a good finisher. But I don't think he's the guy who's going to win you games on his own.
He doesn't get involved.
I don't think he's a game winner. And I think he's proven that against both Celtic and both against Ajax. Now, I know you can say the service has been shit, and it has been, but I feel like
Morelos.
I think Prime Morelos is that good, he can make things happen,
no,
right?
Morelos brings the best to everyone. He fucking... his build-up play since he joined is like... I would say in the league, Morelos is the best all-rounder in the striker position. He can do literally everything.
Fully fit prime Morelos, I'd agree, yeah.
Right, but Kolak, he waits for stuff to happen. Like, how many times did we see last year, or just in general, man, we see like Rangers were at their best, it's like Kent and Morelos at the forefront, innit?
Yep.
Fucking, and Tav runs in the right for them, and Paggi. And see with Kolak, he kind of just stands there, but half it's his fault, half it's not, but I'm going to give him a 1. He did literally nothing. The only thing I can remember him doing is when Jack passed it back for the fourth goal, he came over and patted him in the back. And if that's his only fucking highlight, then I think it has to be a 1.
Well, he gets a 1 for that contribution, so there you go. I'll give him a 1 as well.
Jack. Godspeed.
Stephen Davis.
None. 0. What did he do? Fucking 0, man. Guy comes on, he's just collecting a paycheck, he's fucking done.
So you look at this Rangers team, I guess not. What's happened?
Giving him a 0.
What's happened?
I don't know what's happened. What are you giving him?
I'll give him a 1.
Right, a 1. Leon King. Best defender.
Came on to replace Tavernier. I thought he'd done an okay job.
He's like, what, 17, 18? I'm giving him a 5. He was fucking solid.
No, I like King. Like, you know what? He didn't make Rangers any worse. Like, it wasn't his fault for the fourth goal. I'll give him a...
Like, you know what? Like, I would start...
I'll give him a 6.
My starting centre-backs would be King and Sands.
I'll give him a 6.
Matondo...
I thought he'd done nothing.
Shite. I'm going to give this guy a 1.
I mean, he played a decent crossing for the chance that...
Actually, you know what? I'll give him a 3 for that. It was actually alright. The only fucking time went forward.
I'm giving him a 2, so it's 2.5.
Right, anyway, Jack, shite, non-existent.
I don't even think Kent hit it. I think the Ajax player hit it off Kent.
Well, anyway, guys, Jack, he gifted them a goal.
Jack fucking shit.
It's a 0.
He played like Jack Ross tonight.
He made the game even worse than what it needed to be, man.
Is that not good now?
Jack Ross, Jack shite. Good night. Right,
I'm getting a 1. Alright, okay.
Are you against giving players fucking 0s?
I don't want to.
So many 0s I've dished out, man. And
I know, I just don't want to hurt their momentum. Their morale's low enough. Like, you know what I mean? The last thing they need is me dishing it. So, right, last but not least, Gio fan Bronkhorse.
0. It's as simple as that.
Gio fan fucking Bronkhorse. The horse is broken.
Horse with no name in the desert, man.
I'm in the desert on a horse with no name. I'm in the desert with a team with no goals. Dun, 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 dun.
Like, let's be real. See, remember Hearts beat Celtic 4-0? It was like a freak fucking one-off, right?
That was a good performance.
Aye.
Big Kyle laughing.
Yeah, exactly, right. Now, if we get beat 4, even though it happened last season, beat by Celtic, see if we get beat 4-0 by Celtic and we actually came out here and performed, I could give Gio maybe a slight benefit of the doubt, but that is back to back. I mean, if you can't get them fired up, I mean, see if Rangers could beat 4-0 tonight, but they actually played out their skin and it was a bit unlucky, you've still got to say, like, well, it's still shite, but you know what? They fucking tried. I see nothing from them.
Like the pedos from the other side of Glasgow?
That's pretty much it. That is it, guys. He gets a 0. What's he get from you?
You know what? I feel a bit so. I'm going to give him a 1.
You feel sorry for him? That's it, this crock of shite, man.
Right, that's it. 0. Anything else to say?
Nope. The league's over. The Champions League run's over. We're out of Europe before fucking midway through September.
That's it. Till next time.
The players only turned up when the money was on it. And that was getting in.
Money's on the line.
Right. And then they were shite. Till then.
Peace.